our year-round beautiful weather, it's not uncommon for people to want to eat outside at restaurants, and one problem, no sidewalk cafes. Anita Hofschneider here from our partners at Civil Beat to join us and to explain why.
Well, it's actually illegal to have sidewalk cafes everywhere on Oahu besides Waikiki and Kaka'ako. That's because the city defines sidewalks as places for walking, not dining. And so that's a de facto ban on places, on all neighborhoods, except for Waikiki, where there's an explicit exemption, and Kaka'ako, which is a state redevelopment district.
It's kind of interesting that it's kind of a de facto ban on that, but there is a proposal to amend the rules where rail will come through.
Yes. So the Honolulu Planning Commission will take up a bill at the end of this month that would actually allow sidewalk cafes in neighborhoods around rail, such as downtown Honolulu, Chinatown, and Waipahu.
It's not just about building sidewalk cafes, though, this bill.
Yes, it's much more than that. It's about making the neighborhoods around rail more walkable. So there are lots of different components, such as requiring businesses to have pedestrian walkways and bicycle parking, and also creating a special permit for developers so that they can get more density and higher heights, as long as they provide community benefits such as open space.
Now, the idea behind the new amendment is to make the streets more pedestrian-friendly once rail is built, and you said business owners seem to really like that idea.
Yes, the other day I walked around Kaka'ako and talked to business owners. There's a couple that owns Insomnia Cafe along Awahi Street, and they said they like sidewalk cafes because, or being able to put tables and chairs on the sidewalk, because that brings more young people to their shop.
That makes sense. But there are some challenges as well to these proposals and to just adding these cafes.
Yes, it's unclear what people will think about it. I talked to a national expert on urban planning who said whenever there's change coming to a neighborhood, it tends to spark resistance from some neighbors. And so it's important that the city talk to people in their communities and make sure to address any of their concerns.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You look at other cities and they work, so it'll be worth a try.
Yeah, and you'd think here with our good weather that we'd have them.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks so much. KITV4 is going to post a link to your article. Anita Hofschneider joining us from Civil Beat. Always a pleasure to have you folks here.
Thank you for having me.
All right.